Bandidos MC versus Cossacks MC. On May 17, 2015, a fateful event unfolded that forever altered the course of the biker world. In the heart of Waco, Texas, a seemingly ordinary gathering of motorcycle clubs at a Twin Peaks restaurant erupted into chaos and carnage. What began as a day of camaraderie and shared passion for the open road quickly descended into a violent clash, claiming the lives of 9 individuals and leaving 18 others injured. The magnitude of this tragedy sent shockwaves throughout the biker community and beyond, casting a spotlight on the deep-rooted tensions that had simmered between the Bandidos MC and the Cossacks MC for years. So, how did it all come to this? What were the underlying factors that sparked such a devastating confrontation? As we delve into the annals of this notorious feud, we uncover the origins and history that set the stage for the bitter rivalry between these two motorcycle clubs. Origin of the groups. The Bandidos MC was founded on March 4, 1966 by 36-year-old dock worker Donald Eugene Chambers in San Leon, Texas. The club has since grown into one of the world's largest outlaw motorcycle clubs, OMCs, with 25 chapters spread across different countries. The Bandidos MC is known for its criminal activities, including involvement in drug trafficking, organized crime, and violence. They adopt a hierarchical structure and wear a distinctive patch with the word Bandidos and a Mexican bandit wearing a sombrero and holding a machete and a pistol. On the other hand, the Cossacks MC was founded in 1969 by a group of 6 bikers. They were initially a support club for the Bandidos MC, but later became an independent motorcycle club. The Cossacks MC is a smaller club compared to the Bandidos MC, but has a strong presence in Texas. They also follow a hierarchical structure and wear a patch depicting a Cossack holding a sword which appears to be a scimitar. The rivalry between the groups. The origins of this intense rivalry between the Bandidos MC and the Cossacks MC can be traced back to a combination of territorial disputes, power struggles, and clashes over dominance within Texas. The Bandidos MC, recognized as the largest motorcycle gang in Texas, has long maintained a stronghold on its territory, fiercely guarding its dominance within the state. They have enforced an unspoken rule that forbids other motorcycle gangs from encroaching on their turf. While they may tolerate the existence of other motorcycle clubs, they adamantly prohibit wearing the state bottom rocker, the patch on the back of a biker's vest that proudly displays where someone comes from. It also serves as a symbol of pride and territorial claim. The Bandidos' unwavering control over Texas and their strict enforcement of the non-entry policy have created an environment where other motorcycle clubs must tread cautiously. Any club daring to wear the Texas bottom rocker in defiance of the Bandidos' dominion risks invoking the wrath of this powerful MC. It is within this context that the Cossacks MC, believing that they had reached a sufficient level of prominence and influence, decided to don the coveted Texas bottom rocker openly. This bold move was effectively a direct challenge to the Bandidos, a defiant declaration that they were ready for an all-out confrontation. By donning the Texas bottom rocker, the Cossacks essentially signaled to the Bandidos that they were prepared to engage in a territorial battle, refusing to succumb to the dominance of the reigning MC. This audacious act escalated tensions and set the stage for a bitter and protracted conflict between the two rival clubs. Incidents leading up to the shootout. In the tense build-up to the infamous shootout between the Bandidos Motorcycle Club and the Cossacks MC, a sequence of incidents and confrontations served as a kindling to the already smoldering animosity, intensifying the potential for a volatile and violent clash. One notable event occurred in November 2013 when the president of the Bandidos MC Abilene chapter was arrested for stabbing 2 members of the Cossacks. One of the victims happened to be Timothy Satterwhite, the Mingus chapter president. This violent altercation occurred outside a Logan's Roadhouse restaurant in Abilene, Texas, leaving a deep-seated grudge and fueling the growing animosity between the rival clubs. As tensions continued to escalate, another significant event unfolded on March 22, 2015. A dramatic encounter unfolded near Lorena, Texas, when approximately 10 Cossacks intercepted a Bandido member. With batons, chains, and metal pipes in hand, they launched a vicious assault, leaving the Bandido injured and stealing his motorcycle. On the same day, tensions flared at a truck stop in Palo Pinto County when a group of Bandidos confronted a Cossack member who refused to remove a Texas patch from his vest. The refusal triggered a violent confrontation, further escalating the hostility between the two clubs. These mounting incidents did not go unnoticed by law enforcement agencies. On April 7, 2015, the FBI received intelligence indicating that around 100 Bandidos were planning to travel to Odessa, Texas, with the intention of instigating a large-scale war against the Cossacks in early April. Adding to the growing concerns, on April 24, 2015, the FBI released a report documenting 3 recent fights between the Bandidos and the Cossacks in East Texas. These documented altercations further solidified the understanding that the simmering tensions had escalated into a full-blown feud with ramifications extending beyond localized disputes. As tensions reached their boiling point, the stage was set for a tragic and deadly confrontation that would forever leave an indelible mark on the histories of these rival motorcycle clubs. The Shootout. The Waco Shootout took place on May 17, 2015, at a Twin Peaks restaurant in Waco, Texas. The restaurant was hosting a regional meeting of the Texas Confederation of Clubs and Independents, COCNI, a statewide biker group coalition based in Tyler. The meeting was attended by members of the Bandidos, the Cossacks, various other motorcycle clubs, as well as law enforcement personnel, consisting of 18 Waco police officers and 4 state troopers. The conflict erupted shortly after noon, with the exact trigger still under debate. Initial reports indicated that the conflict began when a biker's foot was run over, leading to a brawl that quickly escalated into a chaotic and violent confrontation. Within moments, the tranquil atmosphere of the Twin Peaks restaurant was shattered as gunfire erupted. Amidst the chaos, lunchtime patrons and innocent bystanders found themselves caught in the crossfire. The crowded restaurant and nearby establishments transformed into scenes of panic and desperation, with people frantically seeking cover. Across parking lots, people were taking refuge behind vehicles, while others ran in an attempt to escape the hell of gunfire that echoed through the air. In response to the escalating violence, law enforcement authorities swiftly mobilized. Armed police snipers, positioned strategically, identified individuals who were actively engaging in the exchange of gunfire and targeted them. When the dust settled, the gunfire ended. The harrowing aftermath revealed a devastating toll. Tragically, 9 bikers lay dead, while 18 others suffered gun injuries. Miraculously, no law enforcement officers or civilians were harmed as a direct result of the gunfire. The aftermath of the shootout. After the harrowing shootout, law enforcement officers swiftly mobilized to contain the chaotic aftermath. Assisted by numerous reinforcements who had responded to the distressing call for gunfire, the officers began apprehending individuals and holding them under arrest. In a bid to manage the overwhelming number of detainees, buses were commandeered to transport them to the Waco Convention Center, where the authorities could begin determining appropriate charges for each individual. In total, 177 culprits were arrested and would face charges of engaging in organized criminal activity. However, what followed in the aftermath of the shootout would become a prosecutorial fiasco, plagued by numerous setbacks and failures under the leadership of the then district attorney. Despite the gravity of the charges, including engaging in organized criminal activity, the prosecution's efforts crumbled in the face of legal challenges and insurmountable obstacles. Out of all the 177 cases, only 1 went to trial, and even then, it resulted in a mistrial, further adding to the setbacks and frustrations. The collapse of the criminal cases was a significant blow to the efforts of law enforcement and the justice system to hold accountable those responsible for the violence that transpired at Twin Peaks. It highlighted the challenges in prosecuting cases of this magnitude, particularly when dealing with complex gang dynamics and the intricacies of organized criminal activity. The failures in the legal proceedings raised questions about the overall strategy employed by the prosecution and the ability to secure convictions in such high-profile cases. Summary. Ultimately, the Waco MC shooting represents a significant chapter in the history of Waco, being the second largest shooting incident to rock the city after the infamous Waco siege. It left an indelible mark on the community. The incident shed light on the deep-rooted rivalries, territorial disputes, and power struggles that exist within these subcultures, prompting discussions and calls for heightened awareness and preventative measures. And as the community continues to heal and learn from this tragic event, it is hoped that lessons will be learned and the destructive cycle of violence can be broken.